Viruses are unique infectious agents. They contain either RNA or DNA, but never both. They are obligate intracellular parasites, meaning they cannot reproduce without entering a host cell. A complete viral particle is called a virion. The genome is surrounded by a protein coat known as the capsid, and together, the capsid and genome form the nucleocapsid. The capsid itself is made of smaller protein subunits called capsomeres. Some viruses also have an outer lipid envelope, which they acquire from the host cell membrane. For specimen collection and handling, pre- and post-convalescent sera should be shipped on dry ice. Specimens for viral culture use transport media similar to those for bacteria, but include nutrients such as fetal calf serum or albumin, along with antibiotics to suppress bacterial contamination. Diagnostic methods for viruses include several approaches. Direct detection can be done by electron microscopy, which visualizes viral particles, or by light microscopy, which looks for inclusion bodies inside cells. Immunofluorescent microscopy, or DFA, is another method. Modern molecular techniques, such as PCR and nucleic acid probes, are widely used for their accuracy. Virus isolation can be achieved through animal inoculation or in vitro cell culture systems. Specialized techniques include shell vial centrifugation, inoculation into embryonated eggs, and observation for cytopathic effects, or CPE. Hemadsorption tests are particularly useful for detecting influenza and parainfluenza viruses. Finally, serology detects the host's immune response. ELISA is the standard method used to identify virus-specific antibodies. Positive strand RNA viruses include several important families with distinct clinical impacts. Flaviviridae includes the Norwalk virus, which causes acute gastroenteritis, especially outbreaks among schoolchildren. Coronaviridae includes various coronavirus strains, such as SARS, that cause the common cold as well as more severe respiratory syndromes. Flaviviridae includes several medically important viruses. The yellow fever virus causes yellow fever. The dengue fever virus produces dengue, also called break-bone fever. Other members include St. Louis encephalitis virus, West Nile virus, and Zika virus, all linked to encephalitis. Hepatitis C virus also belongs here, causing chronic liver disease. Herpesviridae includes hepatitis E virus. This causes mild acute hepatitis but can be fatal in pregnant women. Picornaviridae encompasses many human enteroviruses, including poliovirus, which causes poliomyelitis, and Coxsackie viruses A and B, which cause hand, foot, and mouth disease as well as aseptic meningitis. Hepatitis A virus is also part of this family and produces mild acute hepatitis. Rhinoviruses, the most common cause of the common cold, also belong to this family. Retroviridae includes the human immunodeficiency viruses, HIV-1 and HIV-2, which cause AIDS. It also includes human T-cell lymphotropic viruses. HTLV-1 causes adult T-cell leukemia and tropical spastic paraparesis. HTLV-2 is associated with hairy cell leukemia. Tocaviridae includes the alpha viruses, such as Eastern, Western, and Venezuelan encephalitis viruses, all causing encephalitis. Another member is rubella virus, which causes German measles and congenital rubella syndrome. Negative strand RNA viruses include several important families, each associated with significant diseases. Adenoviridae includes the arenavirus and Lassa fever virus. Arenavirus is responsible for lymphocytic choriomeningitis, while Lassa fever virus causes a severe hemorrhagic fever. Filoviridae includes the Marburg and Ebola viruses. Both of these are highly virulent pathogens that produce hemorrhagic fever with high mortality. Orthomyxoviridae includes influenza viruses A, B, and C. These viruses cause influenza or the flu, which remains a global health concern due to seasonal epidemics and occasional pandemics. Paramyxoviridae contains several genera. Parainfluenza viruses cause respiratory infections. Pneumovirus, better known as respiratory syncytial virus or RSV, is a leading cause of pneumonia in infants. Morbillivirus causes measles, and along with the mumps virus is vaccine preventable. Rhabdoviridae is represented by the rabies virus. Rabies infection is identified by negri bodies in brain tissue, and the virus itself is characteristically bullet-shaped. Finally, Bunyaviridae includes viruses such as lacrosse virus, Rift Valley fever virus, and hantaviruses. These pathogens cause hemorrhagic fevers and, in the case of hantaviruses, pulmonary syndrome associated with rodent exposure. Double-stranded RNA viruses are represented by the Retroviridae family. Within this family, reoviruses are linked to both the common cold and gastroenteritis. Although less frequently discussed than other viral agents, they contribute to mild respiratory and gastrointestinal illnesses. A more clinically significant genus is the rotaviruses. These viruses are a leading cause of gastroenteritis in infants and young children, often presenting with severe diarrhea and dehydration. Rotavirus infections are particularly important in pediatric medicine and have been substantially reduced through vaccination programs. DNA viruses are divided into several important families. Adenoviridae includes the adenoviruses, which cause respiratory infections. Herpesviridae includes the hepatitis B virus. This virus is associated with chronic hepatitis, liver cirrhosis, and even hepatocellular carcinoma. Herpesviridae is a large family with multiple members. Herpes simplex viruses 1 and 2 cause oral infections and genital infections, respectively. Varicella zoster virus causes chickenpox and, later in life, shingles. Cytomegalovirus can cause congenital infections leading to developmental issues and serious disease in immunocompromised patients. Epstein-Barr virus is responsible for infectious mononucleosis, chronic fatigue syndrome, and is linked to Burkitt's lymphoma. Human herpes virus 6 causes 6th disease, also called roseola or exanthum subidum. Human herpes virus 7 also causes roseola. Papillomaviridae includes papillomaviruses, which cause genital and cutaneous warts and are linked to cervical carcinoma. Polyomaviridae includes the JC and BK virus strains. JC virus causes progressive multifocal leukoencephalopathy, or PML, while BK virus causes hemorrhagic cystitis. Parvoviridae includes parvovirus B19, the cause of erythema infectiosum, also known as 5th disease. Finally, Poxviridae includes the variola virus, which caused smallpox, one of the most devastating diseases in human history before eradication.